Get busy here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Anyone that gets to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
This the most ghettoest shit I ever read in my whole entire life. And I just want to let y'all know that this is the most ghettoest shit I ever read in my whole entire life. Welcome to another So Busy book club. If you are here on Wednesday, it should be a shock because I just made the link. So we're going to go through the most ghettoest book I've ever read.
Where did you stop at the first time?
Huh?
I mean, the last time.
Where did we stop?
Where did you stop? I know we stopped 2 different places.
I stopped at page...
What chapter?
Oh, chapter 10.
Okay.
I started chapter 10. And y'all, So Deb didn't read. Y'all know it takes him a little bit longer to sound things out and stuff like that. But he only wanted to go up to chapter 20. The words did get a little bigger as we got,
The chapters were getting longer.
I ran out of Post-its.
I only had one at the time. So
look, I had to use
I should have got some more.
I had to use these big old things. And I'm not even writing tons of notes on them. But we're gonna get to them. So y'all know how we do over here. This is the So Busy Book Club. What we do is read an excerpt, and then we select from a number. It don't look like nobody gonna be in here today because it's 420. Happy 420. Happy 420 to you.
Happy 420 to you.
Don't you still do the ganja?
Sometimes.
Okay. You gonna do the ganja when I get there? I don't like people doing the ganja around me.
I mean,
I don't like contact highs or stuff like that because I don't want my mood to be down. I'm a normally upbeat person. I'm like the life of the party fun.
Are you coming today?
Huh?
Are you coming today?
No.
Okay, well then don't worry about it.
I said when I come.
I know. I said, are you coming today?
Oh, so you only doing it today?
No, but I mean, I don't normally smoke in my house. So.
When nobody asked me what you would do in your house, we was talking about just in general.
If I did, I wouldn't smoke around you, so don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need to know. What the attitude? Who are you, Paraquisha? I don't know where this attitude is coming from. I just wanted to know. But happy 420 to you, and all to those who celebrated. If you're watching this on the playback, happy belated 420. I hope you had a day full of a high that's so debilitating and thought-provoking that you ran outside with no clothes on because you thought the world was ending because you got a bad strand. Let's go into this book. Quan Mills, you got some explaining to do, and I think what I want to know more about is your childhood and the trauma, because this is a lot. Okay, as I'm getting through the story, this is a series of unfortunate events.
It sounds like a Tyler Perry.
It did. Some parts did sound very Tyler Perry-y, and I was like, so let's get into it. As you know, we're gonna pull up the numbers here.
So how you pulling up the numbers? Nobody's in the chat.
So what we both
We're gonna pull up the numbers. We're gonna pick them.
We can both pick them. So there's numbers that we've done already, and I crossed those out, and then there's some that we haven't done. So pick a number 1 through 60. 1 through 60.
9.
Okay, let's go to number 9. Number 9. Okay, well, first of all, right now, with what you've read, how do you feel about it? Scale of 1 to 10, or what is exciting you right now?
I'm sad. I will scale from 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it like a. I mean, the story's good. The story I'll give it like a 7. Mm-hmm. How I feel is like a 2 or 3.
Oh, well, I was screaming out loud, so I'm going to give it a I'm gonna give the story an 8 right now. You got some explaining to do, Quan Mills, and so does your editor, because the amount of typos.
Okay, it wasn't just me. Okay.
The amount of typos here, the amount of sentence structure, sentence fragments. You know, we had a lot of errors in here, and it was very bothersome to me. So we're gonna have to go through those. But I like the story so far. I love the way that it's moving. It's very fast paced. And it's bothersome that it's just so much happening at once. But we'll get down to it. I'm like, babe, are you playing the game? Are you in an active game right now? Okay, hold on real quick. I'm just gonna move these chicken tenders from in front of my face.
We've been really busy on the YouTube. So guys, y'all have to excuse the fact that we are a little, I think I'm more behind than Busy is, but we have been really busy on the YouTube, and it's a good thing. So I got a show after this, and it's just been a lot.
Get the cat out the microwave.
The what?
Sorry. Kids. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you something, but I guess I'll wait.
What you about to ask me?
Something about our reviews.
What about them?
So I did talk to our.
Oh my God, are we doing that right now? Can we wait to the end?
I was about to say, I was going to say something, but I was like, I'll just wait.
We have a special announcement. Wait to the end, and if you're really not interested in this book, fast forward to the end. Okay. But I'm liking it so far. Very excited about it. You know what? As a matter of fact, go ahead, tell the people.
Tell them what I'm about to tell you. Also, I did talk to Chandrika, but we're not going to do the interview on Monday.
What day are we doing the interview?
She's only free on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
I'm not free on Wednesdays or Thursdays.
But this is Wednesday. And this is not our normal time either.
Who am I?
Who? Which one do you want me to say?
Let's do Wednesday.
That's what I said. I already told her Wednesday.
Without me?
Yeah, because I'm like, we are doing this now. We normally don't do stuff on Wednesdays at this time. This is just like
we do the book club every Wednesday at this time.
The book club will be on Tuesdays, not Wednesdays.
But it has never been.
I don't like Wednesdays. Like Wednesdays is really busy for me. I don't like
Wednesdays are really busy for me, but it's a structured day. I have it back to back to back to back to back. Now I'm tired at the end of Wednesdays, but it's also a better day for me. Tuesdays are not good for me. I don't know. I know we said
we agreed on Tuesday though.
Yeah, but we never did it?
Yes, we did. Like once.
Never.
And then you rescheduled it like the other weeks.
First of all, don't be scheduling on my behalf.
Why? I mean, we're free right now. We do this when we can't do Tuesday. We do Wednesday at this time. So
we promised the people we'll finish this book.
Yes, but on Tuesday, not Wednesday.
Whatever. I'm very upset right now.
Well, calm down. Simmer down.
Simmer down. You don't you ever simmer me down.
I'm trying to listen to Kids Bop.
Calm down.
Calm down.
All right, so number 9. How original do you think this book is?
I think it's very original. I've never heard no shit like this before in my
life. I would have to agree. I think that it is definitely very original. I think that the storylines and plots definitely stem from real life aspects, and so that's exciting. I want to know who was this lady and who is this man with the bracelet, because I don't think any of these people are it. And this, I will say that this cover is very misleading. Unless there's a part that we just haven't gotten to yet, this is misleading.
Well, I was about to call the girl Chandrika.
Frequisha? What you're not going to do is a Chandrika like that. I did the notification too late, Shayna. So if you didn't receive it, it's because I really just did it like 10 minutes before. I forgot to upload it.
It calls my channel ghetto.
Is this on your channel?
You're the one who scheduled
it. So it seems to.
You're the one who scheduled
it. It stands true.
You scheduled it.
It stands true. So do you want to read your first excerpt or do you want me?
You can read yours first.
Okay. So which one? Where do I want to read? There were so many jewels in this book. I think what I'm going to start with is there was a lot.
You want me to go first?
So here.
Okay.
Fine, whatever. She succumbed. Oh, we're on page 98. Fine, whatever. She succumbed. I'll meet you downstairs, Raquisha said, and she went over to Antoinette and Takesha, grabbing them and led them to the bathroom. Inside, the three women huddled around the sink. Bitch, I'm finna take his ass home, Raquisha said as she rummaged her purse looking for E-pills. That's ecstasy, you guys. For E-pills, that's ecstasy. She bartered for pussy earlier from Deontay. So Deontay, one of the people who slept with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gave her ecstasy. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. Where can I go?
The one that she had sex with to get the ecstasy.
Yes. So once she located the small manila folded up envelope of pills, she got multiple.
Why was it in the manila folder? Aren't those big?
It was a small manila folder, like one of the little ones. Like that's like if your apartment gave you a key.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Once she located her small manila folder, small manila folded up envelope of pills, she opened it up, took a pill out, and popped one on her tongue. Bitch, ain't you pregnant? Takesha spat and scrunched her face up when she saw her bestie pop an E-pill in her mouth. Frequisha, now staring at herself in the mirror, sucking on that ecstasy, trying to get her makeup together before she was about to head downstairs to meet up with Trell. She smacked her teeth and screwed her face up at Takesha's statement. And Frequisha rolled her neck. I'm still deciding if I want to keep this little motherfucker or not. Shit, I already got 3. Boys just doing the most. I can't be out here getting my life boggled down with these bad ass kids. Takesha flung her mouth open. Ho, it don't even matter. If you do keep it, you putting dope all up through that baby. That baby gonna come out retarded.
That was one of mine.
This bitch is pregnant. I can't. She pregnant. She is pregnant. Somebody need to whoop her ass, Shayna. And immediately. She is pregnant. This lady is with child. I was so shocked when I read that part. I don't know if I breezed past the fact that she said that she was pregnant or if this is where the reveal happened, but I was like, she's pregnant. She don't slept with Amelia. I know for dang sure she don't know who the daddy is. She just had 2 at once, and it sounded like a good time. Fred Quisha, and then what we figured out what she does earlier, she don't know who the daddy is. Maury, I know it's him. Look at the eyebrows, okay? There's no way this lady need to go to jail. Close her leg to all men and go to jail.
I think that we found it because I was wondering that too. Like, did they say she was pregnant before? I think it was the reveal because I was like, I don't think I heard that she was pregnant before.
And she's sitting here sucking on ecstasy.
She didn't have a threesome before this.
I mean, that don't have nothing to do with the baby.
She just smoked because she smoked weed and they were drinking Hennessy on that other chapter 2.
That's true. She's sitting here smoked out, coked out, flooded out, ecstasy out, cummed out, and now she's sitting here pregnant in the club. Fixing her makeup. So I don't know if I want to keep it or not. I think you made a decision sucking on that ecstasy. Sorry, pills. She didn't even get one. She's not even being precautions. She's having more than one. They said that she pulled out a manila folder full of, manila envelope of pills. Plural. She's trying to get her life later on. She's gonna take one pill now, but take one pill later, and she has a whole baby in her stomach. Frequisha don't deserve a uterus. This is too much. I'm disgusted, my God.
I am too. I didn't. When I saw it, I was like, "Wait a minute, did we read that she was pregnant already?" So I'm glad you said that because I was like, maybe I didn't know. Maybe they said I just didn't remember it. But I'm like, she just had a threesome. She had weed. She had Hennessy, and now she has ecstasy. And you know, she had multiple drinks because they was at the club when they met this guy.
Trev sound like he looked good. I could see the way that it was described.
Yeah, he did sound like he looked good.
Y'all
he has bad judgment.
Numbers in the chat 1 through 60. Put numbers in the chat if you are here. 1 through 60. Put as many as you want. We'll only take the first 4.
I think he is a person who has bad judgment because he's having sex with Frederica. So
are we sure? Because this is like everybody's having sex with Frederica.
Yeah,
can you stop calling her Chandrika?
I said Frederica.
Oh, her name is Frequisha.
Frequisha. Oh, see. I should have never talked to that girl.
Right. So anyway,
I called her Frequisha.
Her name is Frequisha.
What I call her?
Frederica.
Okay. Oops.
So let's get these numbers. She doesn't deserve you. I'm so tired of it. So let's get to the other numbers. We got 24.
Yeah.
Number 24 is, do you find the plot predictable? Oh, wait, did we do this?
No.
And I kind of this series of unfortunate events I've seen before.
But what I've read so far, I wasn't predicting any of this stuff.
Sorry. Is it predictable? No. I was actually very shocked. Like, and the thing is, with the ratchetness and the ghetto-ness of this type of novel, these type of urban fiction, it could go so many different ways. And with the unknowing of the ghetto, of the hood, of the trapness, there's just so, like, I foresaw, and not to give anything away in the book yet, but when they was in the library, I thought that what's old boy's name? What's his name? It's not Antonio. What's the daddy name? Austin. I thought Austin was about to get his salad. So I thought he was about to get his cakes ate. I thought I was really excited because I was like, oh, he walking down to the library. Nobody's in the library. They said it was not a lot of people in the library. So I was like, come on, he about to go down with this Muslim and get his life. I was getting excited.
Oh, yeah.
This is what happened in the prison system. That's what the people say. So I thought that as they was walking down to the library, nobody's in the library. I thought he was about to get his sailing toys. And I was like, okay, now I'm up here for, homoerotica.
I feel like that girl that was talking about the buses, and it went the worser.
Yeah, it just got bad. I really thought somebody was about to get bust. I thought he was about to bust an open bust. Instead, something else got stabbed. So I would say then it also is not predictable. I would have to agree with you. It's not predictable.
I was really sad from what I've read. So from this part, I was sad. So yeah, I didn't predict.
My mouth was open. I was very upset with you, Quan. I threw the book. I said, okay, now this is too much.
That's why I was like, I can't even get to the last chapter. I'm like, wait a minute, I had to read it again. I'm like, what?
This last chapter is a mess.
I know.
The last chapter, because y'all, Deb only wanted us to get up to chapter 20 again. It was Deb's fault.
But when I was reading chapter 19, I was like, wait, what? Too much has happened. So we only on chapter 19. Too much has happened. So let me go back and read because I feel like I'm reading the wrong stuff. Like I don't think I've read right.
Oh, you're reading right.
But I'm reading it right. That was sad. I was sad from the dad and then the chapter 19 ending. And I was like, this is too much to get into. I can't even highlight because what? because I've read like the first 2 pages of 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, wait. I missed something. Let me go back. Who's the kid?
You didn't miss anything. Everything is right on track. It's just a lot going on at once in this Cornmeal's book.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then I do want to make sure that we're pointing this out. Just so that you can say something to your editors, Quan. We have page 89 in the last segment of the chapter where it says, after he escorted Austin to his cell, he was supposed to have gone straight home, but his called his boss. But he, the noun was he. He was the noun in that. He action called his boss. What would his boss be? So you got the pronoun, the verb. It's not the adjective. I guess it's another noun. I don't know because that is his boss. A possessive, I guess. But it's he. It's he. So just on page 89, typo. Make sure your editors know that. Your turn to say your excerpt. Still love you, Cornmeal's down. Give us a new book for free.
Mine was on chapter 11. It's actually the last page on 91. It says, we get to see your daddy. Miss Watkins' eyes widen with overwhelming happiness. For real? We can see him now? Yes, Miss Watkins screeched. Come on, let's get this dress back on. Without even continuing to question her grandmother, Maya got up from the bed and walked over to the closet. Her grandmother quickly helped her put the dress back on. Miss Watkins then quickly put Maya into the bathroom, finally. Quickly washes the girl's face, finally. And then the both of them jetted downstairs. Jonah, is it Jonah or Jonah?
Jonah.
Jonah, wide awake and thrilled, followed the women. The family then hopped into the Officer Clayton's Crown Vic and sped off into the city. Nervous and excited, Maya held her hands, eyes glued to the highway, as Officer Clayton commanded the steering wheel. Jonah was in the front fiddling with one of his DSLR cameras. Miss Watkins had her arms wrapped around Maya's shoulders. Am I dreaming, Granny? Maya excitedly asked. No, baby girl, this isn't a dream at all. This is real. I really enjoyed that part because it was a surprise because, when we read earlier, I think after that accident, she wasn't going to see her dad and he didn't get to see her. And I knew that was destroying for her. And so I really like the fact that the officer took his time out. Well, I mean, I want to tell the part that we didn't read, but the officer did do that for them. Because I don't think that's a real life situation where stuff like this happens. So that made me feel happy.
I was like, they ain't no other daddies who miss their daughter too. You out here doing favors, Officer Clayton. There wasn't no other daddies up in the prison cell. Okay, I did feel some type of way. What type of crush Officer Clayton got going on? Ain't no other daddies who miss their daughters. Girl, miss me with the bullshit. I wasn't here for it. And then also, you were a little kid riding in there. They say you about to go see your daddy, and you have to ride in the back of a cop car.
Well, grandma don't have a car anymore.
I'm so excited. This is a dream. Why would you not be thinking somebody dead? Okay.
Well, why did they just call the brother to drive them there?
Because this book is this book is extra. Get in the back of a cop car, sirens on you, like, oh my God, this is a dream. I'm so excited. And it's like, girl, you're going to jail. You are going to jail. Okay, so the next one is number 4, and it says, does this book remind you of any books you've ever read?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. We can quickly. It's a major hell no. I ain't never read no stuff like this in my whole entire life. Now I've seen it on TV, but I've never
about the roaches and this storyline to me. I don't think I've ever heard this before. Seen it, heard it, none of that.
This is a real book. Like, I'm holding it. I just had to soak that in, take it in for This is a real book, y'all, and I'm like holding it. Wow, we got ramen noodles on the thing. The roaches on the noodles. Like, this is a real book.
The roaches on the noodles.
This is a real book. She got wine. There's wine on the.
See,
I've
and that's
never
where Quan,
taken it.
but that's where Quan messes up at because Frederica, is it Frederica?
Fred Quisha.
Fredquisha ain't drinking wine. She drinking Hennessy.
This is just too much. She got the crates. His shirt wrinkled. Sitting here talking about her.
And you know what? If we go to the cover, this ain't realistic either because she's not having sex in the son's room at all. I can see her having sex in Maya's room, but why they in here with these Superman curtains on? That's the son's room. That's not Maya's room.
Are we sure that's the couch?
No, the curtains on the window.
I know, but look at the couch. Maybe she just got those curtains. There's like there is an actual couch.
Oh, that's true. So she got them in the living room.
Yeah, look at those clothes under the.
And why the TV got static on it?
It says, what does that say? No signal. It says no signal. Check yo.
Why are we reading that?
I'm gonna figure out what this says. It says no signal. Check your. What it says? Check your what?
I can't see it.
It says weak or no signal. Check the something correction until something. I don't know.
I don't think that's wine on that car. I think that's Kool-Aid.
Wine, Kool-Aid, son, the ugly ass, this ugly rug.
Frederica is not, Fredquisha is not drinking wine.
His braces are attached to his gums. And why are these why
Who is the man?
That's what I want to know. And why is
this
TV
the
sitting
dad?
on top of the piece of boxes? They had nowhere. Like, why didn't they just put a TV on the thing?
Because they're using milk crates to hold up the table.
It's just too much. It's just
You got laundry sitting in front of the TV too. Why is the dead roach still sitting there?
Which one?
Next to the plate to the left side.
Oh, it's the one we got right here. It looks like the same type of table too. It looks like the same type of table as well. All right, so let's
I
get
don't know
in.
what man that is that she was having sex. Was this the daddy or was this like one of the
None of them sound like they got braces.
It might be the man who came over there who didn't want to get the cup out of the cabinet because of the roaches.
What was his name? That was Deontay. No, it wasn't.
Melvin?
Deontay was with it was Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me let's go to another number. Pick a we already did it. It was 4. So let me do my next one. Yeah, make sure you put your numbers in the chat.
You can pick more than one.
Miss Watkins suddenly interrupt. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay. If you say so, I can definitely keep her until tomorrow. Alrighty then. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. Okay, Fredquisha. I'll see you later. Miss Watkins suddenly interrupted before Fredquisha was about to get off the phone and asked, "Hey, Fredquisha, if you ever want Maya to stay for us for much longer because you just need a little more time to yourself, we are more than willing to help out. I know you and Austin have your troubles and you're still raising your 2 other cute boys. I know Maya can be a handful." Fredquisha, naked and scratching her hairy, sperm-crusted cooch.
I'll put that one too. I had that one too.
Fredquisha, naked and scratching her hairy, sperm-crusted cooch, rolled her eyes. She mumbled, "Miss Watkins, thanks for the help, but I got it. Trust me. Maybe I could see about sending her over more often." This didn't do much for the well. we do kind of see that Miss Watkins is doing a little bit more to navigate through trying to send her granddaughter back to Fredquisha, but more so than anything else. Quan, why you had to explain that this was her hairy sperm crusted coot? I'm concerned. And like as I was reading it, I wrote question marks. We had to go into all of that. Scratching her hairy sperm crusted coot. Like we have
but she done had sex with like 3 men in one day at this point.
I mean, am I like I'm not gonna judge Liddy. Do you? You know, live freely, live life freely. You also are pregnant and have an ecstasy pills. That's where I'm making the judgment.
And weed and Hennessy.
And weed and he won't let you forget it.
Thank you.
So that's where the problem start would be. You got your sperm crusted cooch and you got a baby inside you. Like, what's next? It's really getting out of hand.
I mean, at this point, is she making a decision about having an abortion or not? Because I mean,
it's like much, she has.
She's probably not having it. She's having it at this point.
Because open up your legs to whomever you want to open up to. Get that cooch very sperm filled and crusted, girl. If you so desire, you got a whole baby up in there though. It's trying to go to sleep and it's head now, but it's also high and drunk because of you.
I mean, that baby has to be high as hell because the weed, the alcohol, and the 2X or however many ecstasy pills she had, that baby is done.
That her fallopian tubes look like it looks like a black lung. Her fallopian tubes like it's been smoking for 60 years, and it's just bad.
And she has cigarettes.
So see, she just can't get it right. I don't know who this woman is, but I don't think she knew that she was getting put in that.
Well, then he said she done had everything that had to happen.
Yeah. This too much.
Where's your scooter?
I'm disgusted.
If she had a baby, she better have a scooter ready for that baby because it's done.
It's gonna come out a mess.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pick another number, and I'm gonna say I'm picking 37. Do you think the author did a good job explaining the subject? What might have done better?
I think he did a great job explaining everything.
Very
detailed to me.
It's extremely descriptive.
Yeah.
I think that there are parts that I can see, I can smell. Yeah. There are some points that I was like, okay, okay, I got a little tingle in the pingles. Okay. So he did describe it very well. In the vehicle. I kind of felt that.
I didn't know that. I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't really sure, Shauna. Ain't it too late to get rid of it after 8 weeks?
Is she more than 8 weeks?
She's 8 weeks. It said it in the book. That baby's at Club for Quisha right now. I mean, it's at the club.
Bro, I was in that ecstasy today.
It's like, hey, mom, when I come out, hey, baby, I'm here. What's up?
Get these lights on my face.
Feed me, bitch. And give me a club.
This is just too much. I didn't read it. I didn't know she was 8 weeks.
Yeah, it said it in the book.
This is ghetto nasty. This is trash. She's trash. Her and her mama Evelyn. Okay.
I was like, where the hell did Evelyn come from?
Evelyn popped out of nowhere. Evelyn popped out of nowhere. It's just
we heard Evelyn.
Evelyn was here. It came in. Bitch, like, don't be talking to my daughter like this. This came out of nowhere. Evelyn came out with a vengeance.
It was like the kids went to their grandma's house and all of a sudden the grandma had a name. I'm like, wait, who is Evelyn?
Quickly. Okay, your turn to read.
Okay. I am on chapter 13 on page 97. It says, okay, just meet me outside. I'm going to get us an Uber so we can go ahead back to your place then. Trail probed. My place Why not your place? Fredquisha lightly spat back, a tad confused.
Oh, I was gonna read that part too.
She didn't feel comfortable bringing Trail over, given the nastiness of her apartment. First impressions is the best impressions, and the last thing she needed was to have Trail come over to and end up getting turned off by the horrid messiness and squalor of her apartment. Well, we can't crash at my crib because my baby mama and kids over there. Baby mama, nigga, you ain't tell me you had a baby mama. The fuck, the fuck. Frequisha suddenly got fucking pissed and rolled her eyes, huffing. This nigga had her all the way fucked up. She'd be damned.
Daddy, sorry, go ahead.
She'd be damned if he shared a nigga with a excuse me. She'd be damned if she shared a nigga with another bitch, especially a bitch who was already classified as the man.
But she was shared two men.
She went to the hotel in Florida and had a whole sex party. Cheryl smacked his teeth, responded with, "Man, it ain't even like that. She just standing there until she get her own place. We ain't even fucked like that." Frequisha, now silent, thought about it for a second. She scanned Trail up and down every time she looked deep into this nigga's face. Her
Go ahead. What happened to her? What happened to her? Tell us what happened. Tell us every time she looked.
I hate the word moist. I'm so sorry.
Every time she looks into his face. Go ahead. You got it. Talk it out. Talk it out.
I'm trying to be serious.
But this is a very serious situation. Go ahead.
Okay.
Every time she looks into his face.
Her pussy moistened.
Yes, it did.
Trell reminded her of Dave East with long dreads. Nigga was so fucking sexy and fine, and she couldn't wait until she to get her purple blood-stained lips.
You read it right. That's what he wrote. That's what you wrote here, Quan.
Blood-stained lips around his big dick. How does she know he had a big dick?
I guess you can see it through the pants. First of all, because we're not gonna be because we're almost done with the review, but I don't like there's some highlights that I want to put in this whole scene because there is one part that I do want to read, and one of us didn't read one of the sections that I didn't read out of here. I don't like the man's name was Amadou.
Oh,
why
yeah.
Why do it probably got to be Amadou?
The Uber driver.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to make sure that we also read page 101. Frequisha licked and kissed the side of Trail's tatted neck, sending blood down to his groin at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Mumu then went to do the unthinkable. This is in the back of the Uber, you all.
Oh, I had this highlighted.
She unzipped his pants and leisurely whipped out his tanned, erect dick, leaking with pre-cum. Trail's eyes wide open as he was a bit terrified. He flung his gaze to the front of the car to see Amadou was creeping, observing what was happening in the back seat. Shit, you gonna get us banned from Uber, Trail whispered. Shit, you gonna get us banned from Uber. Placing her index finger over his long lips, Frequisha suppressed Trail's agitation. She cut his mounting apprehension. Without hesitation, she buried her head down into his lap and fed her mouth his hard dick. She was gonna show Bay what that mouth would do. Hoe is life. Hoe is life.
I had that highlight.
It's just so ridiculous. I don't understand what we're reading. Like, I just don't get it.
Every time I read the explicit stuff, it just surprises me. I'm like, this is really in the book.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's really here. It's really here. It's a lot. Shayna, it's a lot. It's a lot.
This book is a mess.
Sometimes when I'm reading it, I'm like, okay, what they do it then? So as we're going through, so there are some parts that, because I think I have the last quote right. There are some parts that really were shocking me throughout some of these chapters. I am fearful, and spoilers for those who haven't read it to chapter 20. So you don't want to get spoiled. You can leave now. But I've been very nervous for Maya in this whole situation. I want her to be able to tell her story to her grandmother and feel like she can do it, but then also the child welfare system is not the best, or the foster care system is not the best in the United States, and I felt fearful, especially we learned a little bit more about the background that there's like the custody agreement is for Quisha has full custody. There is no shared or anything like that, and plus he is incarcerated, and whoever is next is her mother, for Quisha's mother, Evelyn, who is a ghetto bitch herself. So it's we're putting her into a negative situation after negative situation. So when she starts by saying, my mom calls me ugly, she says that I'm a bitch, I'm a hoe, I'm a slut, it wears on her, or she's starving her. At first I was like, oh my God, yes, you finally tell the grandma that, but then, and this is the cycle of like fear that you're putting in the kids, because then it's like, what happens now? What happens now? And I think what fears me the most is what's going to happen now. She already got her own that she's dealing with, the amount of anger that's now piling up with Raquisha. She got a sperm crusted cooch, and now we hear that one of her sons have gotten another young lady pregnant. That's disgusting. What's disturbing to me is that he's 12, and I don't even know how old the little girl is.
The girl's older than him.
They asked how long have they been having sex. She said 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
He's 12 years old.
Because they were saying something about her basically being like a pedophile.
That little boy was 10 years old.
No.
I don't even remember if I was even thinking about my thing going anywhere except for always being afraid that I might get it caught in the zipper.
Yeah, pedophiles around. Shit happens.
Just really ridiculous. Pick a number.
22.
The girl is 15, Jay Rucker said. 15 years old, and he's 12.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. And so they've been doing it since she was 13 and he was 10.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you are in your last year of middle school.
And she's yelling at, I'm not giving Frequisha no justice, but she yelling at Frequisha like she's the problem when your daughter is a pedophile. Like, seriously.
They all in the hood. Okay, everybody trying to point the finger at somebody else. And that's why Evelyn came out. Hold on now, bitch. Don't you? Everybody trying to yell at everybody else. Child, it didn't get worse. You didn't get, I don't know if you got up to the end of chapter 19, but then it was like, they like, nah, mama, we gonna whip your ass like that. Now the boys are turning on the mama.
Yeah.
Okay, we thought the Roaches was gonna, take her out, but no, the boy said, "Look, I'm old enough to sling this little peen, and I'm about to take you out." I know Frequisha was scared and shaking in her boots. Okay,
but they said the girl was bigger than her.
It's just too much.
The other part, I won't read the whole thing. The other part, well, it's not nothing as serious as what you was talking about. I think I like all the nasty parts. But she had called the grandmother for Maya to stay a little bit longer. And the last part was like Mumu jiggled her way back over to the bed, hopped in and snuggled up next to Trail.
Round 8.
Sorry about that. You ready for round 8? Child. He said, "Damn girl, your pussy ain't sore." Trail jokingly growled as he wiped his mouth. That sounds nasty. And she said, "Baby, this pussy has short recovery time. Come on."
This thing don't recover. This thing don't recover. You know you ain't feeling no walls. Oh yeah, it ain't sore, girl. This is made of Teflon. You can't beat this up.
She ain't, but Blue obviously say she ain't never seen a ceiling her whole life.
This is just ridiculous. Oh, you ain't sore yet? Please, with hers, her stuff is made out of what's that stuff from Wakanda? Vibranium. That's what her pussy is made out of, vibranium. No, you can't hurt this. This disgusting.
She like, and I can't get pregnant too because I'm already pregnant. Come on. We got round 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
She could pick so many. You know what? If this book goes down the road where she decides that she is going to keep the baby and she says this guy who say he's in a what is he, a home? He does he sells houses or flip houses or whatever. She gonna say it's his. Cash grab.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a number.
I just picked the number.
What?
It's your turn.
What's the number you picked?
22.
Oh, sorry, we didn't say it. How did the setting impact the narrative?
These questions are built for books like this.
I think it is because I think that the agitation of the roaches really amplified the stress of the boredom. I think that the agitation and the living it's unlivable. And these situations are unlivable, these conditions, and it kind of messes with the brain. I think that there have been roaches who have laid eggs in Franquisha's brain.
I think they laid eggs in her vagina.
Okay, sperm crusted roach infested cooch. Okay.
That's why she like y'all. We talking about her having sex with these men. Then roaches is probably like, girl, it's my turn too. When you go to bed, I'm tapping that.
Yeah. Don't think you're done for the night. This is well, I've never lived in Chicago, so I don't know if they're really painting a picture. I wish we did have Princess with a wig on here because she'll be able to let us know whether or not this is really tapping into the hoodness. Now I heard some of Princess with a wig on stories, so this sounds about right. This sounds
even when she came on the last time, I mean, it was definitely she was giving information about Chicago. So
shout out to and make sure y'all go subscribe to the House of Princess. Her life is like this, so
her life is
not like this. Let me know. Okay, sorry, her life like not like this, but she told me some stories. So I was like, okay, Chicago's a place I wouldn't want to live. So I'm the last extra, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little serious, but it happened to me.
Did you get notifications on your phone?
About what? Yeah. About what?
Don Juan just responded to you.
Saying what?
From someone get Don Juan on the line so that we can figure out what was he trying to do. He said so it was something stuck and it was under the plate. So I needed a straw to push it down.
Oh, he did respond to me. Wow, that's cool. Oh, that is really cool. That literally just happened.
Yeah, I just got a notification.
Wow. I'm about to y'all. Let's be thirsty real quick. Hold on, y'all.
I didn't see all these.
Y'all, yes, fill the space.
Yeah, I was reading everything. I forgot we left off in the book now. Sean, you can try. I mean, Sean, Quisha is trifling. I hear calling this girl Chandrika. Whatever the girl's name is. I don't even know the name is.
Okay. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay. So I'm about to read this right. Okay. This part was really serious to me and I got scared. So to set the scene, Maya had said all of the stuff. She had told her grandmother, Miss Watkins had done her due diligence. She had called the family lawyer. The family lawyer said, bitch, you ain't got the money, and I don't even do family law. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she got mad at that, hung up, saying mother, but he said he was gonna give her resources. Miss Watkins, you get them. Okay. So so then she called down She called down to Child Protective Services. They said they made her punch in numbers, this and that. Now they said that they're gonna have to call the people, but you gotta give the girl back. Okay, we're gonna do a house call, but you gotta give the girl back. So now she's scared, like, oh my god, what do I gotta do? Like, I just called all the people, I done let the people know, I done sound the alarm, okay. And now you're saying I gotta bring the girl back. That's gonna put her in a dangerous situation. They said, well, this is what this you don't have no custody, ho. You should have thought about that before you dialed the line. And now we're about to go down to the house, okay? So they had to pack her up and they have to go. As they're sitting in the car, Maya's in the back, scared, shaking, trembling. I would have been so nervous knowing that my grandmother did all of this, and you done all of that. Now you about to drop me off at the house. I know you fucking lying. You don't call CPS, you don't call lawyers, attorneys, you don't got all these people can't get involved, and now you about to drop me back off. I thought that I have relieved myself. You sat and you chased me out the kitchen, grabbed me and said, tell me, baby girl, what's going on, baby girl? And then I tell you all of this stuff. I open up and I'm thinking, finding a free, I got the shackles on the piece, so I can dance. You said, hold on, girl, you gotta go back home. I don't want that. She's sitting here, she said, Grandma, please don't make me go inside there. I can't. I'm too scared. Please. Baby girl, there's nothing I can do. I can't take you with me. Miss Watkins tried her best to explain, but Maya was relentless in her begging. Granny, please, I'll do anything. Can't you, can I not just hide in your place? No, baby girl, you can't hide in my place. Your mother unfortunately has to have you for the time until we work to solve this entire ordeal for you. Grandma, please, no, please. Maya kept at it, sobbing and weeping. The more her cries thundered in the car, the guiltier Miss Watkins felt. She couldn't in good faith just hand her child to a mother who she was completely incapable of raising the girl. Jonah gawked at his mother. Mama, we have to take her up there. This too much.
I mean, what they did, it's like, I honestly, this book was these last few chapters was a lot, because we didn't even talk about what happened to the dad.
I don't think Austin is dead.
You don't?
Nope. I think he got shot, but I don't think he's dead.
I feel like he's dead.
Oh, well, congrats on the response for Don Juan. Thank you. There's so much going on in this review. It's way too much happening. There's way too much happening.
I feel like he's dead. I mean, even if he's not, it's like, before the dance happened and the one person that was in the jail, daughter died in the car crash. Then his daughter and the mother got into a car crash, but they didn't die. And so he was sad about that. That they actually got to go to see him. Now they done seen him. He's coming home next month, but now he done got stabbed to critical condition. So
I thought I will say, outside of him getting his salad tossed, his cakes ate, I thought that he was about to get into a fight, and then it was gonna land him more years. And then
that's what I thought.
But I don't know anything past the pow. So,
but they're not. Crazy. I mean, it's the jail, so they're not gonna take his. He stabbed a cop. He's about to stay longer. Like, we already know that, because they're gonna take the cop over anything. And if the cop ain't even alive anymore, it's really going. I mean, even if the cop was alive, he's still gonna be like, send his ass back and keep him there.
Justice for Austin, Texas. So I mean, right now I'm enjoying the book. Let's hopefully we can get to chapter 30.
I will start reading tomorrow again. Actually, I'll be reading over the weekend because I'm going out of town, so I can read on my flight.
Yeah, let's get to chapter 30 so that we can finish this book. It's been way too long. I know.
Well, it's not because it's not been too long, because we haven't.
I know you need more help, but like we have to get through it.
You have not been here.
We have to get through it. We have to get through the book. We got to get the book. We have to get through the book.
You are not gonna blame it on me.
It's already been done. Tell the people where they can find you at.
Y'all can find me right here at So Debonair everywhere on all social media, unless it's Twitch. It's So Debonair. You can go to SoDebonairENT.com for my merch. And if you have problems finding me, just Google me.
If y'all want to know more about me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streaming right now in the restream. I really appreciate everybody for coming in here. This was a short notice, so we appreciate it. I am gonna start trying to make money on Audible because I feel like I can read these books like no other. So we're about to get out of here. We will talk to you all later. See you later. Bye.